Well, it was nice to see everyone come together and realize as a country, not just as the state of Michigan, how important these labor issues are. So there was a lot of discussion about labor, but it was exciting to see that it wasn't just Michigan finally. They started adopting our language and seeing how it's affecting their states and their members also. Our members are the people that we answer to. When we hear what their issues are, we just don't leave it in Michigan. We take it to the national level. We take a look at who else is having the same type of issues around the country that we can collaborate and gather momentum and come as a united force in a bigger group. The numbers is what makes the difference. And we've seen it very loud and clear here today that the numbers are here. And Michigan has been taking the lead on a lot of these labor issues. And now the rest of the country is coming on board with us. I appreciate the board of directors in their involvement in labor. Labor, I can only carry it so far. We need to have everyone involved. Our staff, the board of directors, our members has helped us move this needle. And now we've got a bigger movement going behind us. And it's exciting to see how we can make this happen, how we can have that message with our legislators to say we have a bigger voice. American Farm Bureau is behind us now. And just thank you to the members back home for bringing this up and taking the lead on that. When we take a look at the price support for specialty crops, it's huge. I mean, we have it in so many other commodities, but we don't really have it in those specialty crops. And this is a great inroads to getting that movement in supporting those crops that don't always get the attention of the large crops that's grown in the U.S. Artificial intelligence, it's here. It's here. We didn't have a policy on it. We had some discussion on how do we do that. We had quite an intensive policy that was presented, but with the understanding that by the time this comes around next year, this convention, a lot of that is already going to be outdated. There's going to be more information needed. We need to get ahead of the curve here on this, and this is a good start in doing that because we're still not where we need to be or where we want to be. So we're here at the American Farm Bureau taking a look at policy. Ultimately, though, this policy has to start somewhere. This starts at our local communities. We wonder back home in Michigan, are we making an impact when we have our policy meetings back in the counties? Absolutely, because that is where it starts. We get it into our state, we discuss it here, then it gets to go to my hands and the board and make sure we get that message across here to everyone in the U.S. in the AFBF annual meeting. We've been very successful in creating a lot of connections, and it just goes to show of the network here that we have. And don't ever forget about that grassroots process because that is where it started.